set clear goals. Hello, I'm Arthur Denise Turney, and you're watching the Chisel, CHISTEL.com YouTube channel. I certainly hope you visit me online at Chisel.com. So this Chisel.com YouTube show is about setting clear goals, and this is very important. In last week's, if you hit subscribe, you should have gotten a notification. Also, make sure you get those notifications about getting the success that you want. And this is a part of it. You have to set clear goals. And I mentioned it very briefly in last week's episode on getting the success you want. So this week, setting clear goals. In setting clear goals, you guys, it can make the difference between whether or not you get the success that you want. This is one of the elements. You also have to believe you deserve it. Therefore, to set clear goals, you got to get really clear. And I gave some examples in last week's. You can go back and listen to last week's, and here's some of the examples that I shared. Get very clear and specific about what it is that you want to experience. You might want to experience more book sales. You might want to live out an RV and travel to different book signings and different bookstores and different cultural events and book festivals and sit on panels at book events while you enjoy nature out and living in an RV. But here's some examples, some more examples. I gave some last week. Here's some more. For example, do you want to sell 100 copies of your books a day? Lose 15 pounds by June 30th of this year. Earn an associate's degree by the end of 2022. You can earn something in writing, book marketing, something that'll help you with marketing and selling your books. Or you might want to open a diner by the end of 2022. You could write a whole lot of novels about people who come out of your diner if you wanted to. And again, as mentioned during last week's Chisel.com show, after you set clear goals, you want to research and study the industry or field that you want to work in. So don't take things to chance. Don't assume. Don't think you know things. Another thing I talked about in a previous Chisel.com YouTube show was the importance of keywords. It's so huge in marketing. All the things that have changed with social media platforms, etc. Keywords has not changed. The importance of them has not changed yet. So anyway, as mentioned in last week's show, after you set clear goals, research and study the industry or field that you want to work in, and then open a spreadsheet or get a rule notebook and write down the specific actions. You need structure. You got to hold yourself accountable. Write down the specific actions that you need to make to achieve your goals. So let's say you use the goal to sell 100 copies of your books a day. So you could watch 3 videos a day where best-selling authors share the specific actions that they took to grow their book sales. Schedule podcast interviews on shows that pull in 500 or more listeners per episode. This will help you to build your brand and also potentially sell more books. But even if you don't sell books, keep staying in front of your target audience so you can keep building your brand and you can become more and more familiar with your target audience so they trust you more. I'm telling you, building your brand is so important. Staying in front of your target audience. Promote your book using BookBub, Bargain Booksy, Kush City, SoarMag, AA, African American Literature Book Club. Troy Johnson runs that. Mosaic, and other book promotion and marketing services. Write and post blog articles about your book themes once a week or more. Hire a publicist who has deep and strong media contacts if you can afford to this action. I mean deep and strong contacts. People who have media contacts that can get you out in front of hundreds of thousands or millions of viewers and listeners. Call 5 bookstores a week requesting that they carry your books in the stores and keep calling. Same thing with schools. I do this. My Rosetta book series of middle schools. I have a distribution list. I get out in front of them. I send them holiday greetings, send them postcards to stay in front of them, emails, stay in front of them. If they have any events I can get involved in. You have to be consistent. So keep doing that. Send direct mail to 25 bookstores a week requesting that you carry your books in stores. If they say no, just keep coming back. Karen Quintos Miller was an author in Philadelphia who did that until Barnes & Noble started carrying her books, sat down, and went on to become a New York Times best-selling book. Teach courses and sell your books as part of the courses. Speak at book festivals, cultural events, and more, and sell your books after each speaking engagement. This is just that one wanting to sell 100 copies of your books a day. Some of the things that you could do to start achieving your goals, but you want to set clear goals and action steps, smart action steps that you can take. I'm going to keep sharing tips. These are all free for you. You can get more through my newsletter, The Book Lovers Haven. You can also learn more and listen to other authors doing feature interviews on Off the Shelf Book Talk Radio, which is at Blog Talk Radio. And yours truly is the host. Please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye for now.